beginning of March or the middle of March at this point, and we want to give you a market update as we usually do every month. Some interesting things happening in real estate right now, and interesting things happening in the world that are impacting or can impact real estate. So let's talk about market stats. Supply, still the big story. Big story. As of March 10th, 2022, supply was down 31.7% from the same time last year, which last year was down about 30% from the same time the previous year. So we just don't have a lot of inventory available. Now, don't mistake that with there's not a lot of houses to sell. There's plenty of houses to sell. Remember, last year we sold more houses than we've ever sold in the Greenville MLS. They're just getting, the demand is so robust that it is gobbling them up. So not many stay on the market and are available to purchase. Solds up 6.2% this year over the same time last year. So this is the first 2 months. We had 2,172 solds versus 2,045. Last year at this time it was 25.3% up over the previous year. So not quite as robust a demand spike as the previous year. And we're seeing this. This is, I think last month was about 4.4. So demand's up. It's just not as up as much as it was in previous years. But that supply thing, that's really hitting it. Median price, this is crazy. Median price is up 20%. The median in Greenville is $289,600. As a reference point, when I started real estate in 2009, that number was closer to 140. So we're up more than double in the last 13 years in the Greenville area. Average price only up 13%, but the number is $334,884. So median is rising faster than average is, which is an interesting flip, because that wasn't the case previously. And then average days on market, we're down. We're at 31 right now. That's down about 30% over last year, and for the same time period, first 2 months of the year. So indications look like we're still going to have a seller's market for some time. However, some of the things that have been driving demand, there's 4 things in South Carolina that have driven demand. We've had population growth because we have net in-migration. We're actually number 2 in the South for the percentage change in population for the number of people moving in, and we're one of the top 5 in the nation in that. So that drove demand. Unemployment or employment rebounded last year versus the previous year at the same time. So that drove demand. But then there's 2 other things that drove demand in 2021 that are no longer on the table. And one of them is federal stimulus. So that's off the table. That's currently not happening. And the other one was rock bottom interest rates, which were last year. And that's no longer the case either. They're still pretty low, but they're higher than they were. And we're seeing that have an impact in the marketplace. So demand is softening a little bit. But as long as we got this supply issue, we're going to have appreciating market, maybe not as crazily appreciating as the past several months and much of last year, but still going to be appreciating. So that is the market update. Holler if you have any questions. My number is 864-354-9515, or you can email me at info@theharogroup.com or haro@theharogroup.com. Either one works. Thanks for tuning in.